Alright guys, welcome back. Between season episode 3 and 4, well, I did quite a lot of mining, as you can see from these and here. So, and let me show you guys what I mine. So, one tip I will give is that to dig in different levels if you're playing in a map pad that has thermal expansion because of the ore distribution. As at level 50 or around, you get copper more, and around, I don't know, 30 or so, you get 10 more, and at the very end, you get all the other minerals. So yeah, it's always good to dig at different levels as you have thermal expansion because, well, you want each of those as much as possible, and only with quarry is the easiest way to dig all of them in one single day. And also, one one time when I was digging, right, I actually found something here that I want to show you guys. And by the way, I did enchant a few more stuff, and I got this very good enchant on this diamond sword. And yeah, so let's see, where was it? So let me get to it where I find it then. Alright, so what I found is a zombie spawner. So there's actually two things that I can do with this zombie spawner here. One thing is, of course, just make a regular grinder out of it, or the other way will be using my soul shard. If you right click the soul shard, the one that's labeled zombie, I think it will give you like 100 more kills on it, so basically an instant boost if you want to do that. But I think I'll go with the grinder actually, because so that I can get actually infinite kills if I made it well enough. In that way, I can get more of the social spawners, which is even better if you upgrade more. So yeah, I'll keep this in mind and make a temporary grinder someday. And yeah, and also last time when I say I did some thumbcraft research, well, yeah, I did kind of a lot. Like I spent almost half of a day doing that while I wasn't recording. So I got most of the research found. So now we can actually just be making those different toys and not me showing them to you. And by doing the research, it kind of drained out a lot of my. Oh, excuse me. I got sore throat, but yeah, I researched a lot, so I got most of them found, and I just need a few more research, and I'm done with basically all of it. So yeah, and by the way, remember this room here? Well, because I need nether wart, so I made a little nether wart farm here. So yeah, hope you guys don't mind that. But also, let me eat here first. I actually need to get some more eggs because I also for the research, and I do plan on making an animal farm in the future. So that's why. But yeah. So I made a temporary chicken coop over here. Just a simple one here where I can get some eggs when they do have it. So yeah, that's that. And also I organize a lot of the chests since it's very messy if I don't. And I made a lot more soul shard. Basically one of each kind, I think. Yeah, I actually made another spider one, but that's okay. So I can only make a tier 1 skeleton one, a tier 1 zombie one, and I'll restart Enderman one as well. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna make something from EE3 for the beginning of the episode. It's called the Minion Stone. Now, as you guys might have remember the Philosopher's Stone from EE2 from the Tech Gear series that in which we had played. Well, the mod has been completely rewritten, so now there's actually a Minion Stone, which will later be upgraded to a Philosopher's Stone. I think that's how it works, but yeah, but the mod's not fully completed yet. So most of the items are not being added as of the time. Okay, so let's get making that minion stone. So first of all, we need 8 shard of minion. Then we need, I think, 4 of smooth stone, and 1 that, and 4 of that. There we go. So 1 go in the middle, iron around, and stone at the corner. There we go. We got inner stone. And then we can just use the inner stone surrounded by shards of minion, and then we get our minimum stone. So let me show you guys how the minimum stone works. So as original, when you hold it, right? If you press C, you can have a portable crafting table. And other than that, well, as you can see, if you hold it around, you see a little glowy thing. And let's say the dirt, right? If you shift, you see on the bottom right hand side over here, you'll see actually what's that? Cobble, right? So you can actually right click to change it. See? So yeah. And you can press G to change to other blocks that are equivalent as the blocks here. So basically if you hover over it, you can change it to sand, dirt, cobble, grass block, so you don't need to get silk touch to make that. So you can just right click and you can transform. And smooth stone don't have any equivalent right now, so yeah. And it does not take a durability if you use it in the real world. But if you use it in the crafting table, just like before, you can make a grass block. It takes durability each time you transforms. So yeah. Basically you can go around in a circle and anything that's equivalent, you can transform it. So yeah. And there's a lot more recipe in here that in which we will use later as well. And let's test out if we can actually make anything out of rotten flesh. Can we? Well, I'm just curious because since rotten flesh. Oh, never mind. Just that. So yeah, now we got that. And also, just to mention, one of the research that I've been pausing right now is called the portable hole. And the reason that's why I have this a thing. It's from Red Power, in which you just use a silver ingot and a stick, and this can basically just say 2-hit Enderman. So you can also enchant it. So yeah, it's a very good weapon against Endermans only. Against other mobs, it's basically useless, kind of. You can still fight them, but it's just kind of useless. So yeah, so I'm still on my path of collecting Ender Pearls. And actually, since throughout all my researching and doing magical stuff, right? I'm already getting tired of this little old Wanna apprentice. So I thought we should upgrade it. And how we should upgrade it is like taking 1 shot of each kind. And I think this will be the first of which that I'm making this um on the arcane work table, I guess. Let me see the recipe. And let me show you guys how much I have researched. So before you are only available a few days, now I unlocked most of it, as you can see here. But what we want to make is the one adept. So with that, we need 50 Vs in the infusion altar. So I think we still need to make the infusion altar, right? Let's see. Yeah, we still need to make an infusion altar, in which means we have to make some arcane stone block, in which we need thaumium. And thaumium we need 8 metallium and 4 precanito. Yeah, and we need 4 of them. So that means that we need 32 metallium. So yeah, let's get some metallium. Metallium is basically from, well, that. Let me just get all the material necessary and I'll be alright. So I got the things we need, and since in order to make 1 thaumium we need 20 Vs, right? And our one only holds 50, we can only make 2 thaumium at a time. So let's throw in 2 of that. And actually Chipzo sensor is a good source of Prentio, so there we go, and we right click, there we go, we get 2 thaumium. And quickly recharge so we can make that again. And actually we need to refill the water as well. Derp. Yeah, I got my water bottle right on me. Whatever. So there we go, refill it, and then we can try this again. 1, 2, and the rest of the chisel sandstone. And right click, we got 4 thaumium. Refill that back up. And now let's get some smooth stone. I think that was, we need 4 for, no, 5. There we go. And I think it's the regular word table that you need to make it out of. No, the arcane word table. So we have to use it in here. And remember, we need to place our 1 in. And now we can make it our magical building blocks. Requires 20 Vs. You see right now it's slowly recharging in the crafting table, but it will recharge faster if it's in your inventory. Now, we only need 4, so let's get this 4. And where shall we place it? Why don't we just place it in the ground? Yeah, I think that would be better. Anyways, and I hope that's not flammable, so there we go. 1. It has a pretty nice texture as well, so you put 4 in here, and then right click where you want. There you go. Your something. What's that called? No, not that. This. That. Arcade Infusion Altar. Yeah, that was the name. Anyways, and under my thought, actually you need another one. Well, let's go make another one then. How do we make this? 1 shard, that, and that. So let's get a water shard, a stick, and nuggets. Sticks got here, and we need a nugget. Do we have spare nuggets? Anyways, so let's get some nuggets and make this. There we go. Wanna practice? So we need 1 in here and 1 for the recipe. So the recipe is just basically surrounding it with the shards. And I remember, does it require a certain pattern? There we go. So we need, as you can see, 60 precanito. It requires 50 shard, and you can see that floating on top. So 60 of that. So let's get 60 chisel stone brick, because I don't want to use my other materials. So yeah, how you feel this is actually just throw it into any kind of source. For example, the crucible. that's near here. So if you have many crucible, it can only take from one for each aspect. So then you can see that little bubble particle effect. It'll slowly go there, and there you go. You'll want to adapt. And might want to apprentice slow charging up. So now we got more powerful one. Can hold 250 Vs. So yeah. And let's get working on other things as well. Actually, you know what? I will make one more thing before we go, and that's the goggles of revealing. And that's one thing that will show us hidden stuff around the Minecraft world, in which are very important if you're playing Minecraft a lot. So, how should we make this? Well, it's a fusion altar, but we need to make a thermometer and an arcade work table first. So, actually, you know what? Since we're using that a lot now, let's just put our water apprentice in there. There we go. And make our thermometer. There we go. We get two of them. It does not stack. So let's put our inventory, like charge up, and put it back. Yeah, actually we need two more of gold. So yeah. Now let's get making that thing. So we get this, the leather, and two of that. Ooh, we need some different things here now. It requires 60 Vs, and we need mutatio, visum, and precognido, 8 of each. Visum, you can get carrots, of course. Mutatio, you can get netherwort. Yeah, that is the only source of that. And then, since we're almost running out of chisel stone, let's use the silver lock that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So let's refill it back up and throw in our stuff. So Visum, Mutatio, Precognido, and you can see the particle effect slowly going over. And oh yeah, we forgot our carrot. There we go. Now we can make our goggles of revealing. And we can take our water adapt out as well. Now, this will be served as your eyepiece here. And once you have it, ooh, this is very bad actually. You know why? I see on the right hand corner over here, you see there's an A and a F value, right? A is, well, the aura, which is the good stuff, which is kind of empty right now. And F is the flux, which is the bad days. And you can see it's very high because we have been doing some, well, yeah, those stuff. But don't worry, flux, it will actually settle out as time goes by, but kind of in a negative way. And that negative way is actually that it was, for one, it give the player some negative effect, or it will spawn wisps, tiny little flowy things that well, that are very bad for you. So yeah, uh, let me throw out some of the trash, and let's. Yeah, I think it's about time for us to make some 9x9s and get on with some machines. Yeah, I think that would be well. So wish, as you see, that's a wisp. You see the flux is still high, but it's about these whips which will attack you because they are bad. You see, actually this is one of the things that they will show you. Let me kill this spider first. Anyways, see, they will attack you. But yeah, so oh my gosh, damn it. That's a node. In each area there will be some nodes, and you see the little dark lightnings coming out of it. That's the flux. And there's a lot of these wisps around here, which we do need to kill because so they will attack us. And you can get these essence from them. And it has different effects, so yeah. It's a good way to get them and take out the negative stuff. So actually it's a really good time to build some 9x9 so we can get some shelters and get more machine going on as well. So let me get some what material should we make it out of? You know what, let's make it out of marble again, and I found a pretty good marble mine down there, so I'll get some marbles and let's get building that 9x9 and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I prepared a bow here just in case some wisps comes, and I think it's time to, well, kinda, you know, just start building a 9x9. And let's get our marble bricks up. And I got 4 stacks of them, so there we go. And I think that since we are spreading out a lot over here, we should build our things maybe over there. I'm not sure. Or actually, let's build it here maybe. Yeah, I'll clear out some of these hills, perhaps get rid of some of the trees, flatten this place out, and it will be a pretty good place to build. So I'll be doing that for the next probably 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys after I'm done with something to report. Alright guys, now I'm just be moving my items from my chest to the new 9x9s I have made over there. And I'm actually going to be using the iron chest that I think I showed you guys in last season, which is basically surrounding a regular chest with iron. Or if you actually already placed the chest like this, you can actually upgrade it in place without breaking the block by just putting a wood in there, and you get a normal chest to iron chest upgrade. So yeah, you can either do that with this. So I'll just be making a few of these chests, be moving most of the contents over to the new 9x9, and kind of just leave these here temporary for the mining if I do more of them. Of course, until I finally get quarry and stuff, which is when I can basically just dump this place. Well, other than this place. Yeah. So I'll just be transporting, and yeah. Alright. With most of the stuff already moved to our new 9x9 here. And I got 2 9x9. So yeah. Let's get building some machines. The first thing I would like to do is actually process the ores. Yeah, things in here. Yeah. I would like to process these ores so, you know, we can get a better profit out of them. Now, last season, we used industrial craft, but this season, I think we'll try to use a different mod, but it kind of had a similar purpose, well, similar effect. So, yeah, we'll be doing that and kind of try to get ourselves some more gold because, well, I want to kind of upgrade these iron to golden chests, so there will be more storage. So let me get ready and I'll be showing you guys what to build next. Alright guys, the first thing you need to make is, what I will be making is a redstone reception coil. It's from thermal expansion. That's right. we'll be making thermal expansion machines first in this season to start off with. And the next thing we need is, let's see, machine frames, which we need more gold. So yeah, I'll be right back again then. Yeah. Alright, I got the machine frame here now. So 2 of that. Now let me show you guys the machine that I will actually be making. The first thing is the pulverizer. And that's the thing over here. As you can see, you need those 2, flint, copper, and a piston. So let's make a piston here. See, we need wood, plank. So let's see, here's our wood chest. Well, plank and farming and stuff. I don't know if I should label it or not, but since I'm just playing on myself, probably shouldn't need to, because I'm not that big of a sign making person. So yeah, reception coil, frame, copper, and then finally flint. There we go. I know why I store these flint now. There we go, pulverizer. The second thing we need is something. Let me try to see if is this how you that. There we go. Yeah, we need a power furnace. So this is similar to a macerator. That is similar to an induction furnace. So let's just plot it down right here. Maybe this is just the start of everything. So I will explain a bit of this. So it uses MJ, right, which is Minecraft Joule. Basically, it's the energy unit from Buildcraft. So you can max input 4, I think. And you see there's different color for different spots. So, and you can actually configure it. So if you pipe it in from the right here, it'll go into the blue spot here. It basically means that, oh, for these different color spots, where do you want it to interact on the side of the block? And right now, the output is red and yellow, right? Well, this power furnace is on the right side of it. So the red, anything over here will get put into the power furnace automatically, and you don't need any kind of pipe or anything. So actually, I'm going to make this spot yellow. I don't know. I guess that's how it works. Wait a sec. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Anyways, so it'll go into here, and then it will output on this side. And let's get a chest or something here. And of course, we'll upgrade it later as well. And probably into an iron or higher chest. But right now, it's just a temporary one. And now, we need now we need power, and it's actually powered by engines in which we can choose from different kinds. And you know what, since it's a new season and all, I'll try using this new engine that I had never used before, hobbyist steam engine. Yeah, it's rather cheap actually, so let me get enough material and I'll be making that. Alright, there we go. Hobbyist steam engine. I made 2 of them here. And now we actually need power pipes. Regular pipes they are transport pipes in which they transport items. There's 2 type of other pipes that you can upgrade from. One type is waterproof, in which you can transport liquid. The other one is which you can transport power, and that would be the one we want. So let's get some golden conductive pipes. So you just upgrade from redstone So I'll just get some resto power pipe, transport pipe, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I made the pipes and I placed down the engines, but they seem to be, well, facing funny. So the tool we need to get is a wrench, right? But actually there's a tool from thermal expansion in which it kind of combines everything from IC2, red power, and all that stuff, I think, all together. So, and it's an Omni tool. I think, let me spell it correctly. Not that. There we go, Omni tool. Prototype, but hey, it uses diamond, but I think it will work. It will be worth it. So basically, you create that one, and it will be useful for multiple mods. So I think the 2 diamond will be pretty much worth it. So there we go, Prototype Omni wrench, and you can whack them to power stuff. And well, first of all, let's take that off. How should I power this? Let me just put it on the ground like this. Maybe. Should I put it on the ground, or yeah, I think the ground will be good enough. And you put wooden conductive pipe on the start of the engine, so the power will be facing that way, as you see here. And you use the golden ones to power, but I think I'm changing my mind on this. I think I'm moving things underground, maybe. Yeah, so I think I will be moving it down here. So let's take that up. So first of all, golden to transport the power, wooden to for the start of the engine. These two connect. Make sure it's facing the right way. There we go. Now it looks kind of, well, ugly. You know what? Just for aesthetic, let's move it down a bit more. I'm pretty sure I had enough pipe here. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, so now we can actually cover this thing up here. Now let's look at this engine here. You see two sides. You need steam and water. Well, water, straightforward, you need to pipe water in. The other one, steam, well, we'll be needing coal. So let's get some coal here. And trouble is we only have one stack right now. Remember I had a bit more somewhere, don't I? Well, half a stack for, well, a quarter of a stack for each should be good right now. And now we need water. We could manually put it in, or we can do it automatically. And let's see. I want to put the power switch up there, so the liquid should be coming out maybe from the outside. And later I can actually make something else to cover that ugly thing up. And now to transport water, we need waterproofing. So, and waterproofing actually comes from cactus. But we don't have enough right now, so we can actually use something else. And this is utilizing, of course, equipment exchange. You can make different dyes out of it, so we can just transport it until we hit cactus screen. There we go. And then just put cactus straight in the crafting table, you get pipe waterproofing. And with that, we can waterproof some golden pipe maybe. So let's cook up 2 more. and the rest, hopefully we can be able to use our little system over there to double the amount of stuff we're using. So yeah, and since this thing will be outside here, right, as the pipes will be coming out here and here, so the pipe will go here and here. There will be one more machine that we'll be making, and luckily that machine, it doesn't need to be powered, I think. And since it's related to water, it's aqueous accumulator. You go, and you need pneumatic servo, which is, well, quite simple. So let me just get on to making that, and I'll be right back. While the materials are cooking, I'm actually going to move the engine one over a bit, so I don't need to put my other machines outside there. It's just for aesthetic, but yeah, oh well. So I'm just gonna set it like kind of U-shape since the wooden one cannot connect. Put the engines here and here. And I don't want that go straight into the machines. I want it to go into the pipe. So there we go. And we'll have the water system kind of small, but over here. So let me get this thing here. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna need a bucket actually. So let's get cooking that up, and I'll be back to set up the water system. Alright, so I decided to put my aqueous accumulator there, and I need to place water around it. And you know how the default 2x2 infinite water source thing? Well, we're going to be doing that, but like the blocks in which we can refill our buckets with, it will be in place of the aqueous accumulator. So if you do the 3 water block ones, it also works, but as you can see, the water tank in here, it just fills up. Now all we need to do is just, well, place it here and here, and there we go. We got water in our tank. And yeah, that's cool. Now I wonder, does it still fills up if I do this? Does the water? No, so it has to be somewhere of an infinite water source ish deal here. So let's get that, put it here, and there we go. It's going back up. So yeah, make sure it's somewhere infinite water source. And I can just place this here to control it. So let's get some sticks. And I go to do this, so I will be power individual engine. This should work. Oh yeah, I still haven't put the code in. So there we go, code in, water's in. I'm not sure if does this always also does the power? No, so yeah. This way I can control if I want both engine or one. And you should be seeing the things filled up here. Well, once the steam builds up in here, the temperature actually, once the temperature fills up, the steam over here, you see, it starts to go, so it will start pumping. So now you see the numbers slowly going up. So this will be how we be powering. And let's look here, energy store. So there should be a good amount of it. I mean, like with this go for well, it should be about 2 EU, so 2 MJ. So total it will be 4. So if we want both at full power, we should actually make one more. Actually, should we? But I think just to start out, 2 will be just fine. So yeah. And now I actually just go to put ore in and it will actually work. And let me show you guys, for example, the gold. Because maybe like off screen I would be upgrade these chests and processing more of the ores. So as you can see here, I polarized it. The energy is being used, but you can see that it's doing that. It actually switched to eating popcorn instead of the steak. It actually gave me a speed boost as well, so it'll be quite useful. I don't know about the saturation and stuff, but oh well. So yeah, and as you can see, it the processing is went straight over here. Polarized gold gives us, well, 1 gold. Wait, does that make sense? Let me see. Gold ore, right? If you use the gold ore in not that, not that, not that. Well, if you polarize it, you should get 2. But why is it only get? Huh? That's a bit weird. Oh, it's storing it. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, you see, it actually has 2, so it's not a bug. So yeah, it basically doubles all your ores as you put it in this little setup here. It's a very good setup if you just start it out. And actually gonna do one more day, and that's building a hopper. And let's build this first, and I'm gonna show you guys what it does. Okay, now we have got the hopper made. Let me show you guys how it works. All you need to do is just place it on top of a machine, and it'll basically, well, it has a little inventory here, so you can put, in this instance, you can put other ores, and after this thing is done processing, this thing will just basically just go down into the input section. So I could put multiple ores or multiple stacks of it here, and it kind of just extra storage to the input system. And I could do it to the power furnace as well, but I would just be doing it to this, so it'll be easier for me to do this off screen. So yeah, and I guess this will be it for the first episode. Yeah. So yep. So this is episode 4 of our season 2 FTB Let's Play. So yeah, that'll be it. Later, guys. Bye. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys something else. Hi. Is that I actually conquered some dungeons, as you can see from there, off screen, of which I got some loots that you guys might be confused about. So I'll include in this episode at the end, which is after I'm done talking, some footage of me doing the dungeon, but there's no narration to it, so yeah. So that's it. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.